Hello, and welcome to the fermentation process of yeast and sugar. What do we need? Well, we're going to start off by needing some yeast. As well as this, we're going to need some sugar, as well as some warm water. In order to get this warm water, we need to heat it up to 50 degrees. The equipment we're going to need is a conical flask, rubber stopper, rubber tube, large beaker, measuring cylinder, and a retort stand. This is how you'll want to set up your experiment. Here we have a rubber tube. This rubber tube is attached to a rubber stopper, which is also attached to a conical flask holding the yeast, sugar, and warm water. This small tube feeds into a measuring cylinder. This measuring cylinder is held up by one of these bad boys, a retort stand. The measuring cylinder is submerged in water being held by this large beaker. This allows us to measure the amount of gas produced by the sugar and yeast. First, we must measure how high the water is before the gas begins to push it down. Here you can see me adding 2 grams of yeast into a conical flask. Then I add 10 grams of sugar into the conical flask with the yeast. On top of this, you want to add the 60 milliliters of warm water. Once you've added all these ingredients and attached a rubber stopper, you want to swirl the contents to begin the fermentation process. Simply measure the amount of carbon dioxide created by seeing how far the water has dropped from its original point.